Hey guys, before we start the video, I just wanted to thank you guys for the huge boost in subs over the past week or so. We've had close to 30 subs, if not 30 by now. So all the support, I really appreciate it. Oh, and one more thing before the video. So the next video that you guys see from me is going to be an Easter egg speedrun world record attempt. So I'm going to be posting just clips from it, like the funniest moments, the most intense moments, stuff like that. However, my friends should be posting the full video. So Isaac, I think he's going to be the one that's going to post the full video, and you could find his channel in the link in the description. So go ahead and subscribe to him. He's been upping his production quality lately, and it's looking real good. Okay, so this video was actually suggested by one of you guys. It was a starting room challenge. I'm supposed to get to round 50, but I found out that's really hard.
Oh my god! Are you serious? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that's not bad. What? No. Oh my dude.
Zombies aren't right. This is
bad. What?
I used all my ammo.
But that's not the point. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to get to high rounds inside the starting room. So that means not leaving for jug, so no perks, no other guns. It's just what you start off with, and that's it. I've seen a lot of tutorials on YouTube already, but they're not really as clean as I'd want them to be. So I'm going to be making as clean as a video as I possibly can to help you guys out. It took me a while to do this, to come up with a specific strat. I saw like other videos of people doing it, and I kind of took from them as well as implementing my own strategies.
Hamburger.
So I know this actually works. It works with solo. It also works with 2 players. However, it's very hard. Like, trust me, it's not fun at all. So what you're first gonna want to do before you even attempt this is 1, get good at running trains. Without trains, this strat does not work at all. Secondly, you're going to want to upgrade your ether shroud to level 3. This will get you out of bad situations, and it's going to be really handy when you're doing this strat. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring in a fully automatic gun. You're not going to want a shotgun or anything, because although those have more power after about round 15 or so, no matter what gun you have, it's not really going to make a difference, except for when you have insta-kill. So that's why you want a fully automatic gun, or else this strat also does not work. It doesn't really matter what attachments you put on your gun. However, I found that attachments that increase your movement speed and your sprinting speed, as well as your salvage drop, really help with this strategy, because you're going to be needing decoys, you're going to be needing grenade launchers, you're going to be needing tomahawks, and all of those things cost salvage. So if you're not getting a lot of salvage when you're doing this, that's your problem. You're going to be wanting to pick up as much salvage as you can as fast as possible, or else this strategy just will not work. Another stat that you're going to want to upgrade is your melee. So go ahead and upgrade that all the way up to level 3 so that you get a knife with your gun, and it does increase damage. So up to round 11, you're going to be able to stab zombies once and kill them, and that's going to be important for the strategy. Okay, so starting off, you're going to want a knife only between rounds 1 and 11, because it's a 1 knife kill. So basically all you're going to be doing here is getting as much salvage as you can. You're not going to get much, and it's not going to be rare salvage, it's just going to be the basic salvage, but that'll help because you're going to need decoys and you're going to need tomahawks. So the reason we're going to be going with decoys is because it's cheaper than monkey bombs, and it does essentially the same thing. So go ahead and pick up as much decoys as you can, because that's going to be important. The next thing you're going to want to get is tomahawks, because no matter what round you're on, tomahawks are one-shot kills, except to megatons. However, they do a lot of damage to megatons. They do more damage to megatons than your guns do at like about round 15 or so, and that's when the megatons come in anyways. So go ahead and pick up as much tomahawks as you can. Another good thing about the tomahawks is that you can pick them up after you use them, so you're not going to be buying them as much as you'd be buying like a C4 or a Semtex or something like that. So go ahead and pick up about 5 tomahawks, and we're ready for the next part of the strat. Okay, at about round 15 or so, that's when the Megaton spawns in, and that's going to be where you want to either pick up your grenade launcher or the firebow. Now, the grenade launcher does not do a lot of damage to the Megaton itself, but it clears hordes of zombies really fast, and that's going to be important. So when I did this strat, I tried to get the firebow and it was really hard to use. So you have to be extremely accurate, and if you're not, you're just gonna waste your salvage. Okay, so what I went ahead and did, I got the grenade launcher and I killed as much zombies as I could. And then I used my tomahawk and a little bit of my gun to go ahead and kill that Megaton. Now if you can't kill the Megaton right away, you're gonna just wanna avoid him and leave him in your train, and honestly just run around. Don't get down by him, that's a big thing. But that's really the main goal. Just wait until you have the opportunity to kill him. If you can't kill him, it's not a huge deal, just avoid him. Then you're gonna wanna pick up a self-revive. It might be better if you pick it up earlier, but it's kind of expensive, so pick it up whenever you can. It's essentially a quick revive, so it's really essential. So if you go down, you're gonna be able to get back up and go buy another one. When you're doing this strat, be prepared to go down a lot. I went down about 8 or so times in one game, and that was just one game. I've seen other people go down way more than me.
And that's a fact.
The person who beat the current world record went down about 140 times or so. So it's not really a bad thing if you down. Just make sure that you get another self-revive if you do go down. So one place those decoys come in handy is when you do go down and you need to go pick up another self-revive, or if you need to go get another grenade launcher or more tomahawks, you could throw your decoy down and it'll distract all the zombies and you could go get your other stuff that you need. But be careful, because sometimes it glitches out and you'll still get hit, and also Megatons are not distracted by your decoys. Now if you want to get an attack helicopter to go ahead and end the round sooner, you can. However, I wouldn't recommend it because they're very expensive and they only last about 15 seconds or so, so you're really wasting your salvage. I would just stick to either the firebow or the grenade launcher, but like I said, you gotta be very accurate with the firebow, and also with the grenade launcher, you wanna be standing as far back as possible from the horde, or else you have a chance of going down. Another thing you're gonna wanna do is pick up any armor that the zombies drop, because without the armor you're 2 hits, and with the armor you're 3 hits. So it's not like with Jug you could take a few hits and not die. You're gonna want to go ahead and pick up that armor because that's the best thing you got. Now feel free to go ahead and alter this strat a little bit if you want, and find what really works best with you. This is what works best with me, and it was still very hard. This is not a challenge that I really enjoyed doing. Honestly, it was very hard. But it was a good way to learn how to play better. It's also a good way to learn how to train better. You gotta keep that train tight, and this strategy really helps with that. Now if you get stuck in a tight situation, that's where your field upgrade comes in. Now I picked this field grade over Ring of Fire and Healing Aura because with Ring of Fire, it really doesn't do much with your gun being such a low damage rate. And with Healing Aura, it doesn't really save you or stop the zombies from hitting you. All it does is heal you back up, and oftentimes you're not even doing it fast enough to really save yourself. So go ahead and pick Ether Shroud. Now with Ether Shroud, if you get in a tight situation, you could go ahead and teleport out of there and you'll be in the dark ether for about 8 seconds. So there's going to be zombies running everywhere. Just be sure to avoid them until you come back into the real world. I also found in my game that Ether Shroud was coming up a lot faster than Ring of Fire, so I was able to use it more than Ring of Fire. That's just another reason why I chose it over Ring of Fire and Healing Aura, but like I said, you could go ahead and tweak this strat if you want. Now, this challenge could be fun with more players, at least you have your friends there to talk, but if you're doing this solo, it's not the funnest challenge in the world, but it's also not the worst. It's just very hard. I kind of underestimated it going into it, thinking that I'd be able to get to round 50 like nothing, but in my first try I got to round 30, and I know that if I really wanted to, I could keep going, but it just takes a really long time. It took me about 2 hours to get to round 30, and that was just training and killing zombies as fast as possible. I'm sure there's a faster way to do it, but that's about as fast as I was able to get it. If you guys find a better way to do this, be sure to leave me a comment or tag me on Instagram or anything. I'd really love to see it. So that has concluded today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and thanks again for the subs. If you liked my content, I'm going to be rolling out more content very soon. I plan on posting around 2 videos a week, and with every video I want to get better at my production quality, make it more professional, and hopefully that'll grow my channel and really get the ball moving. We're still a relatively small channel. I mean, we've grown a lot in the past week or so, but there's still a lot more that we need to do. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe and leave a like and comment.